You guys can go ahead on Zoom.
Christian Clark, can you move this off, please?
Yeah, Willie, what did you just think about Jaxson Hayes' night? You know, hasn't been in there a ton and comes off the bench, scores 21 for you.
First and foremost, just so grateful and blessed to come in this building and get a win. Gutsy performance on all of our guys' part, but what I said in the locker room to Jaxson was number one. Not only myself, but everyone is extremely proud of what he just did tonight on the floor. It is very difficult to not play and stay ready, stay working on your game, stay watching film. Him and Coach Darnell, they do a great job of just getting in the gym. He's getting his shots up, and tonight was preparation meets opportunity, and he took full advantage of it. So we're extremely proud. We don't get that win without Jaxson Hayes.
And what do you think allowed him to have this success and be so efficient on the offensive end tonight?
Say that again?
What do you think allowed Jaxson to be so efficient on the offensive end tonight?
I think, once again, it goes back to the fact that he's putting the work in on the floor in practice, staying extra, putting extra time in. So when he gets these moments, he got in the rhythm real quick of just setting screens, diving, being in the right positions. And I thought he was excellent defensively. He changed a lot of shots, especially down the stretch. They were doing a great job of attacking the basket, getting into the paint. Those last couple of possessions, Jaxson did a great job of altering those guys once they got in the paint, and we came up with some big rebounds.
Yeah, you figured these two games would be tough without Zion and B.I. Just what did you think about your team being able to pull both wins out, short-handed?
This is a relentless group, and we couldn't be more proud of what they're doing. It's a credit to, David Griffin and Trajan and Swin and our whole staff. They do a great job of going after high character, highly competitive guys, and you're seeing it on display. I thought tonight, it was a tough back-to-back, but, we just gutted it out, and sometimes you have to do that in this league.
And you said we wouldn't win this game without Jaxson. It feels like you said that same phrase with a bunch of different guys' names this season. How much has that been the story for you guys, being able to lean on so many different guys on different nights?
Yeah, it's truly a blessing to have guys that are bought into what we're trying to accomplish. They're such good guys that we continue to tell them to stay ready and keep working. Your opportunity is going to come. And like you said, I've said it with a number of different guys, Naji and Jose and Devonte and Jaxson and Billy. And so it's a blessing to have guys that just put the work in, and they're all connected and they want to go out and really help the team win.
What do you think the difference was? Obviously, you probably didn't want this game to get to overtime, but what was the difference there in the last 4 or 5 minutes that helped send this into OT?
We just picked up our energy and our defensive effort. They came out in the second half and they were playing with more force, more pace, which led them to knock down shots, and then they get to the paint. They're one of the top teams at scoring in the paint. So I thought the last 4 or 5 minutes of the game, we did a better job of trying to take the ball out of Shai Gilgeous' hand. We blitzed him, we hit him, we read to hit, we threw a number of different things at him to try to shake up their rhythm. And then having Jaxson, who can guard multiple positions, allowed us to stay in front of our guys a bit more.
Herb, at the end of the game, just seemed like he was on a different level. Not too many times you see guys just face guarding elite guys like that and actually denying the ball. What did you think of the job that he did down the stretch?
He did a great job. Herb, Naji, whomever was on him. Gilgeous-Alexander is such a good player. We decided, look, whenever he gives the ball up, we just got to face guard him and not let him catch it and force the other guys to have to make plays. Really good adjustment by Coach Jaron Collins. And that's what it takes. These guys are so talented, and those crunch time moments like you see, if the ball is in their hands, they can make plays for themselves or their teammates. So great job overall collectively by our group of just gutting out an overtime win.
I know we've seen some crazy games in Oklahoma City over the last few years. So what did you think of the ending tonight? night when that shot was going up?
I had a good angle, and from my angle, it looked good. So thank God it didn't go in, and we can get home tonight, enjoy our Christmas Eve and Christmas with 2 straight wins. So good job on our team.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate your time.
Okay, thank you guys.
Y'all go ahead.
Jax, at what point in that game do you think, all right, this might be my night? At what point in that game do you feel like you're in a little bit of a rhythm?
I'd probably say after like my first 3 shots, I was just trying to play behind the defense and just try to play in open spaces. Just play .5 basketball like Coach be preaching every day and just try to stay ready.
Yeah, and we've seen you play a lot of power forward under Willy. Tonight you closed the game at center. Just what was the key for you, closing at the 5 tonight?
Just being locked in defensively, being able to switch 1 through 5, knowing all my coverages, knowing when I was blacking Trey, when I was guarding Trey, and then he got rid of it if I had to black him or not, just knowing if I had to come blitz on the ball screens or hit. I feel like just being locked in defensively is what helped me today.
Yeah, and with Zion and B.I. being out, you probably figured these last 2 games would be a good opportunity for you to finally get some minutes. What has that been like just to get back in the rotation and just get the feel of things again?
Shoot, amazing. I mean, as a player, you never want to be out the rotation, but obviously things happened. I got hurt. Guys were playing well, so just having this opportunity to come back in and just show what I can do still is really nice.
And just how have you kind of dealt with that this season? Because you've dealt with that, throughout your career being in and out of the rotation. But this has probably been a longer stretch than you used to, just not playing as much. How have you kind of dealt with that mentally and physically?
Shoot, same way I do every year. Just try to go back in the gym, get better every day, just control what I can control, and just stay ready.
How much do you think getting those minutes last night kind of helped get you going and ready for tonight's game?
Oh, it definitely helped a lot. Just being able to get back in a little bit of a rhythm yesterday. Just being able to get out there, run, and just get back used to playing with the guys again. And instead of playing with all the coaches and all of them in the conditioning league.
What did you think of the job that Herb did, especially late? I mean, it's not too often you see guys getting face guarded in the NBA, but he was able to deny Shea there late in fourth quarter to kind of help get you guys to overtime.
Man. I mean, what can I say? Not on Herb, man. I mean, you already know what I'm gonna say on that. He's always gonna be great on the defensive end. I can always expect him to be locked in defensively, and he just came out, did what he needed to do today, and just did his thing.
And I know, obviously, it didn't go y'all's way, but what were you thinking in those last 2 seconds watching that Shea shot as it went straight to him?
Hey, when he shot that shot, man, I ain't gonna lie, I got a little scared. I was like, dang it, I missed my free throws. If this shot goes in, I'm gonna be everywhere. They'll be like, dang, they should have played Jaxson because he missed his free throws. All I gotta say is I just gotta work on my free throws. So if he shoots that shot and it goes in, then we don't even gotta worry about it because I would have made my free throws. So I just gotta work on that.
Thanks, Jax. Appreciate your time.
Appreciate y'all. Y'all be easy. Merry Christmas.
y'all have had some pretty wild games in Oklahoma City past 2 years. What did you think at the end there?
I just appreciate the basketball guys for not punishing me for basically outlet passing to Shea at the end.
What did you think about Jaxson Hayes coming off the bench, scoring 21, I think 6 in overtime in this game?
Yeah, man, it's just huge. It's a testament to how he's been as a person, just staying ready, never really pouting, and, getting down on himself, just understanding, whenever his time is called, whenever his name is called, he just has to be ready, and he was huge for us tonight, and we wouldn't have won it without him.
What does it say about this team that, an athletic freak like that is sitting on the bench as, the 11th guy?
It's crazy, man. It just shows how deep our team is, and, it also shows how good Jaxson is to, come out, having not played in a while, and, being a really big contributor in a game like that.
And what does it say about this team that you not only have a bunch of guys who can play, but guys who can come in and be game changers the way they have? Like you said, Jackson's a big reason y'all won this game. You said about a bunch of different guys this season in different games.
Yeah, once again, I've said it many times in my press conferences, next man up, we got a lot of guys, and, we have more than enough to win games. We've had 8 games where we've been fully healthy. And what are we in the West right now? We have 20 wins right now. I don't think anybody else has 20 wins. So what does that make us? Anybody?
I think right now it is tied for 3rd because of some percentage points.
All right, fine. We're 3rd in the West with 8 full healthy games. I'll take that.
Yeah, you got the most wins technically. Memphis is.
That's what I said. But anyway, go ahead.
But also, just being able to get these 2 wins without BI, without Z, without Larry, just how big is that for you guys?
It's really big. It just shows the guys that are, coming back. It shows the guys when they come back, we have a deep bench, and, they don't have to, feel like they have so much pressure on their backs. Like, there's guys coming off the bench that can really hoop and really help this team win games.
What did you think? Obviously we talk about it all the time about her, but just the couple of plays he made down the stretch, the face guard and Shea, not allowing him to get the ball, kind of forcing some things to help it go your way late.
That's hurt, man. And he did all this with 5 fouls. That's tough to do, When you have 5 fouls, you want to stay in the game. You want to make sure you're still being aggressive, but, not overly aggressive. And so, it just shows how smart he is as a defender and just, how much he wants it for this team.
All right, thanks, Trey. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.